Welcome back to Green Hell. Okay, guys, I have been very busy. It's been several days since our last video, but it's for a good reason. Look what we got here. We got a little peccary hanging there. I've got this trap set up here. I've got a rock trap over here with mouse. I need food and energy and everything. And look, we've got 4 water collectors here, and we have a smoker. Now, I came to an area. We're pretty close to that plane crash. But I came here because I want to show you some cool stuff, guys. So let's start by making a fire. I have, I think, just enough energy to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and use this fire starter here and a bird's nest. And this area we're in is quite cool. I'll show you around a little bit here before the sun goes down. But I wanted to get started on this video right away because, okay, watch this. We're going to take, do I have some in my inventory? I do not have them in my inventory. Okay, we'll take these coconut bowls and we're going to put them on the fire like so. And then I've got in my inventory this, the water, the canteen, right? So we're going to pour water into each of these bowls. Okay, now what we can do with these bowls, with the water in them, I can take things like, let's grab one of these bones and we can put that into that bowl right there. And it is now, come on, is it doing it? Yeah, it's making like bone stew. Okay, it's got a bone infusion coconut bowl, and we can go ahead and drink that. It gives us 15 protein, 10 fat, 10 hydration, and 5 energy. So it's really, really good just from a freaking bone, right? So, okay, we're going to do that again, and I'll show you another one. And you know what? Let's do this first. Let's go ahead and get this peccary down from here because I really, really need better nutrition. And here's the thing with the smoker. I'll show you. So we'll harvest up this peccary here. And wow, did that thing freaking break or something? Here, let's arm this thing. Yeah, and okay, it all comes back together. And let's go ahead and stick a larva on there. And we'll show you some other cool things. So on the smoker, we're going to take all of our peccary meat and we're going to put it on here like so. Now you can only, from what I've experimented with this, and from what I found is you can only use like, okay, for instance, if I was to harvest a coconut, oh, hang on, I had a little throat thing going. I can't take this coconut flesh and put it on there to grill it. It seems to be only meat that can be put on there. That being said, however, with this water in this bowl, I can take this, oh, I can't do the coconut flesh. Okay, never mind, scratch that. But I can take these unknown mushrooms and put them into that bowl and make mushroom soup out of it. And additionally, we can take, say, some maggots and put them into that bowl over there. So now we've got this mushroom soup. We're going to go ahead and drink that. 2 carbohydrates, 10 hydration. So it didn't really change what you get from the mushrooms. In fact, yeah, let's eat one of those. Yeah, we lost energy out of that. So the mushroom soup, not so good. Let's go ahead and eat this coconut flesh too. And now look at how slow this peccary meat smokes. It takes a long freaking time to smoke the peccary meat. But we're gonna leave this area. Let's go ahead and grab this mouse out of here, and we'll rearm this stone trap. I've got all this stuff going here. Let's go ahead and let's put some maggots in there, and then we're gonna come over here and drink our maggot soup. And check it out: 8 protein, 10 hydration, 5 energy, and no gross out factor from that, which is really quite good. So yeah, cooking up maggots and stuff is great. All right, let's do this also. Let's go ahead and put some more water in these bowls. This is really fun. I like this aspect of this. This is all stuff that I didn't realize. And you know, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and keep our little coconut Joe filled up here, because these water collectors, that's the reason we put them there, is to keep us a steady supply of water so we can make all the different soups and stuff. So, okay. Now, I've got a mouse. Let's go ahead and take that mouse, and we're going to harvest it up for mouse meat. And we'll take that mouse meat now, and we can stick it up here on the smoker also. So we'll smoke the mouse meat. That will smoke up much, much faster. Um, but here's the deal. Where is it? There's a snake right over here. And this is another reason why I built this where I built it, is because I got, not only do I have the trap to catch peccaries and the trap to catch mice, but we've got a snake that spawns right in this area as well. So now we can take that snake meat, and we don't have any room on the smoker anymore, but we can take this rattlesnake meat and boom, we'll pop it in there and watch how fast it cooks up. So if you need some fast protein right away, you do it in soup form, and look at that, it's already done. And we're going to drink that meat soup. 15 protein, 10 hydration, 5 energy. We're getting tons of energy out of this from making the soup. So we'll do another one like that. And so now, what are we lacking? I think we probably need, let's eat some of these coconuts here. And yeah, let's give us some fats back. How's our health looking? Okay, we need more hydration and more carbs. So let's go ahead, and the mushroom soup we found isn't like super great because you lose the 2 energy out of it. So we're just going to go ahead and eat up these mushrooms like so. Okay, now we've got our 2 traps armed, and we've got our water collectors going and stuff. And so let's go ahead, and I'm going to do a few more, just demonstrate a few more things. So we'll put the water in there again, and look, we can also do larvae. Let's grab one of these larvae, and we can stick that in there into the soup bowl. And again, it soups up nice and fast. And also, just like with the maggots, when we drink this, we get the protein, hydration, and energy, and no gross out, which is great. So no insanity. Okay, let's pick that thing up again. Be throwing that on the ground. This is essential to us. Now, even if you haven't picked up the canteen yet, you can do this whole routine. Are we out of water? Yeah, let's go ahead and fill this back up. And yeah, just make sure when it's got the choice of, do you pour in or take out, choose the one here on the right. The one, this looks like a cup with the drop coming out of it. That means obviously pour in, and the other is, this takes it out of there. So, yeah, now I've got 76 hydration in that thing. And we'll do that one again there. All right, so now in this bowl back here, does it have water in it? It already has water in it. They both have water in them. Good. So we've seen the bone, we've seen maggots and stuff, and look, this is still smoking up, and it's taken a long, long time. So what I want to do is just show you 2 more things. So let's make sure we've got room for it. We don't have room for it. Let's come over here. I've got so many of these freaking coconut bowls. It's ridiculous. So we're going to drop these coconut bowls over here, like so. Now, obviously, we can cook the bones, so we'll keep those over here with our cooking supplies. And so, but we're just going to drop them for now so we can have some room to do something else. So, I'm going to grab a tobacco leaf and watch. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can make an infusion of tobacco. And we're going to grab this unknown herb. And we're going to take that and stick that into the other bowl over there. And we're going to make another infused thingy here. So this just says coconut bowl brew, but it is a tobacco brew, right? And this also says coconut brew. It's a whatever, antihistamine, antitoxin brew. So if this is an anti-venom brew, this would be an antitoxin brew. So we're just going to drink them. And since we don't need to cure those effects, it doesn't really do anything to us, but theoretically it would. But, of course, having the bandages to immediately take care of it instead of, it's like if I got bit by that snake right here, I might do the brew, but it's honestly just faster and easier to do the thing with the bandages than, to make a brew. But it is a thing that can be done. So I just wanted to show that to you. So the other thing is, In this area, this is a cool area here. If we go around, look, there's birds' nests. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that bird's nest. And oftentimes, look, there's another bird nest. No, no, did I not take it? Wait a minute. What? What's going on here? Maybe I already had enough bird's nests. I got fibers and bird's nests. So, all right. But either way, there are oftentimes feathers and eggs in those nests as well. So we're going to cruise over here. Just take a look and see if we can find mushrooms. There's on these logs, we'll oftentimes find lots of mushrooms. And it's kind of nice that it's nighttime now because look, you can clearly see these green mushrooms over here. So now, coming all the way down here to get these mushrooms will hopefully take us far enough away from our camp that our traps will do their thing. Because one of the reasons I built in this area, other than the fact that it's got all the bamboo and stuff to do the building, there's also coconuts like crazy up in this area. There's also trees that we can get nuts from, and of course the bird's nest and the mushrooms all over here. But additionally, there's freaking peccaries that frequent this area as well as the mice. So now we've already got another mouse and we've got this peccary. So we're gonna this is great. We can just trap all I have to do is go out hunting for like carbohydrates and come back and we've got the protein and fats waiting for us. So that's great. So now I think I've got leech, but I don't freaking care. We're gonna come over here and watch. See, look, it's taking forever. It's still we're not even halfway on the smoking of that peccary meat. That said, okay, these bowls, they're empty. Okay, so let's fill them with water. We'll just do the thing with the water, and there we go. And so now you already have seen in the past several times how long it takes to cook peccary meat, right? You know how long it takes, and obviously the smoking process takes tremendously long. Take this peccary meat. We put that peccary meat in the bowl, like so, and look how fast. Look how fast it's going. It's already done on this one, so we'll drink that. We get all the protein with 65 protein, 15 fat, 10 hydration, and 5 energy out of it. It's so much better and faster, and you get the hydration. It's just brilliant. That stuff is great. So now if we look at our stats, we need some more carbs, but that's no problem. We've got all these freaking mushrooms now, and we don't need to bother making soup out of them because we don't get any additional benefit other than the hydration. So we'll just eat up the mushrooms, but making peccary soup, holy moly, that is the stuff. That is so good because it's so fast. And let's get rid of this leech. I'm not caring. We were standing here next to the fire this whole time, so I'm not really caring about the insanity aspect of the leech. It's not a thing. It doesn't even bother me at all. Here, where are we looking? I don't know. Where is it? There we go. Let's get rid of that leech, though, and just because it's annoying to see the little magnifying glass thing. But yeah, look how cool that is. And of course, you can do the same thing with so we got the 2 meat soups here, and we can do the same thing with the mouse meat and make that. So that all of this is freaking awesome, guys. It's just so great. Let's go ahead and eat these. And how are we looking here? We are virtually full on everything. We can just drink some of this water. That'll top us out, right? And because we've got all these. No. Put that back. Put that back. Not the bone. Not the bone. Leave the bone there. Take this coconut bowl and stick it back there. Right. Good. So now with these bones, obviously, even if we didn't have a steady supply of peccaries, we've got these bones, and the bones would take care of our fat and protein needs, no problem, right? And just even bones, human bones and stuff, it doesn't matter. You could use human bones in here, and it wouldn't give you a sanity thing, I don't think, because there's no differentiation between the bones. You know, a bone is a bone. Human meat says human meat, and that would be a different story. But this, not so much. But look, we can take these bamboo, and with all this bamboo around here, and it's so easy to harvest, we can just take the bamboo sticks that we no longer need for anything, and if I can find the thing, we'll just take, where is it, bamboo stick, and we can just they fill up your fireplace really nicely. But now that's the thing. While you're doing the smoking process, make sure you refill that fire because the fire will go out before you finish smoking the peccary meat. Right? It's a deal. So, but we've also got look. I've got coconuts. I've been just stashing some coconuts over here. And if we come up this hill here, there's it's okay. It's dark, so it's kind of hard to see. But there's freaking coconuts everywhere. Like there's two more of them right here. And so I've been bringing them down closer to our area here, and just kind of dropping them on this log. And here again, there's another bird's nest there. If we go over here, and if there aren't, like this is my little save game shelter here. But if there aren't tribesmen over here or pumas or whatever, will be cool to go ahead and look and see. There's more logs that you can get. Yeah, and there's more mushrooms. So the carbohydrate situation is handled with all these mushrooms and these coconuts. And in addition to the coconut, there's another coconut there. And in addition to that, you got the bird's nests that will often have eggs in them. So you can get carbohydrates and stuff out of that. So this area right here, I'll show you the coordinates in a second, where this is. It's you got a mix of bamboo on this side and regular trees and stuff over on this side, palm trees. You've got the availability of the game, animals and stuff everywhere around here. Let's go ahead and leave that with those. And yeah, and so and you can get so much of the meat. Like for instance, if we take the mice and just let them, well, a mouse and let its meat go bad, then you can use it to attract peccaries if you want. Just by letting the meat spoil. But you don't really need to do that because there's if it was daytime, I'd show you up on this hill here. There's maybe we can find it in the dark here. Let's see. Around here, there's tobacco plants. There's the other unknown herb plants. And somewhere up here, and I can't seem to locate it right now, there is, where is it? Well, suffice to say, and trust me on this, because I've harvested it, there's a stump that you can get larvae out of, so that you can use those to, here it is, right here. Yeah, and there's larvae right there. So we grab these larvae, and those larvae we use to bait the peccary trap if you want. Or you can cook them and just eat them as soup and not suffer any sanity effects from that. And your guy doesn't get all, gross, whatever. So that is all great. Look at these freaking mushrooms everywhere. And we didn't go that far away. So let's go ahead and arm our traps again. And get these. Yeah, I like to use the maggots for the traps because, well, it doesn't matter now because the maggots, they can be eaten in soup, and there's no detriment to that. Let's go ahead and rearm the snare trap. So if you wanted to make a semi-permanent base to come to, I say this is, in my opinion, this is the best place I've found. If you set up a system like this, and we're almost done smoking the meat, and I'll show you what that translates into here shortly. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got this full. It's not quite full. There we go. And yeah, I had made a mistake. Like, I was trying to fill this thing up, but you'll notice in your inventory, look, I could transfer it into this coconut thing, or, get water out of that bowl like so. So that's something like, depending on how you're orientated, look, if I do it like this, okay, so this bowl has water in it, right? But if I open my inventory like this and then grab the water thing, now notice it's got a symbol here and a symbol there. And so if I was an idiot like I have been, we should just eat some of these. Let's just eat. No, not the larva. Leave the larva alone. Put that up here somewhere. I'm just going to move this out of the way so I can demonstrate something for you. That it was a mistake I was making previously when I was trying to fill up the canteen and stuff. At the river, if you have this like too close to this side, and then you're going to fill something up, you could inadvertently click over the wrong thing. You know, um, like for instance, if I have this like all the way down in the corner down here, and then I go to fill. Okay, which one am I going to go to? This or this? Okay, so, but that's just something to be aware of. You transfer the stuff back and forth while it's in your inventory. So, in my opinion, better to keep the stuff over on this side. Why is it doing that? Okay, whatever. It's fine. And and then you deal with the other stuff on this side maybe. But this has 96 water in it. Let's go ahead and finish topping it off. Now it's got 100, and we can just drink whatever we want out of that and have our full guys like so. And how is our meat doing? This okay? The mouse meat is smoked. Now look at this. We'll take that mouse meat and check this out. Okay, we'll put another piece of mouse meat up there. No, we won't. We'll put it in a bowl, right? No, that's already got meat soup in it. Okay, let's just take the meats off of there for now, and I'll just show you. This is the last thing I want to show you. Decay, 3 days and 23 hours and 47 minutes. So a 4-day decay rate. If you spend the time necessary to smoke the meat, you can carry it around for 4 days. So that's a thing for you, okay? But now we let our fire go out, which is actually okay because I want to get some charcoal out of it, but we don't really need the charcoal right now. But I like to periodically let the fire go out. Now, here's another thing to take note of. We have a problem. The rack is apparently bugged, and you can't build a fire under it. I've had problems with it. But that being said, let's look at this small fire. Do that, and if I had the sticks to do it, and it's the time of day now where I can't really see anything. Really, we need to pick up some sticks. Let's play pick up sticks here. Right, these are bamboo sticks. See, and this is what I was warning, and then I didn't even follow my own warning. Is make sure you feed your fire. Well, I didn't really feed it well enough, did I? No, I let it starve. But there should be sticks laying all over the freaking place here. I've been cutting stuff down. But then again, I've been gathering them too. And this is all the bamboo area. Let's just move along over to the more wood area. And, to hell with it. Let's chop down a tree or two. Let's go ahead and harvest this guy. I don't need anything for any further building right now. Let's harvest this. And we can harvest that. Yeah, I want to get enough to make another campfire. So I got 7 small sticks now, 8. Oh, is that all I can take? 7? Okay. Is there any other sticks around here? I thought there was some sticks laying around here. Well, okay, crap. Now I've harvested too many of my regular sticks to make small sticks, and there's still a glut of small sticks laying over there, but it doesn't matter. We're going to come over here, and, oh, there's bamboo sticks. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, there's a freaking cat. There's a cat. So that means we save the game right now. Because if we get killed by this cat, I don't want all my progress lost for the day. And I don't have any freaking energy to deal with that. If we sleep, will the cat leave? I don't know. It's attracted to my smoker. Oh my god. Alright, well, we got a save in. Let's go over and see what's up. I don't have any energy to fight a cat by any stretch of the imagination, but where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's stopped growling. Oh, good. Okay, come on, just put this. Oh, and I need one more stick. Where'd that cat go? It sure sounded like it was really close here. All right, it's early morning. Can't really see. Maybe it's up on this ridge or something. They can't get to us. I don't know. Don't know. Don't care. I just want to make my freaking fire. But I think you guys take my word for it. You can rebuild the fire if it goes out underneath that. There's lots of mushrooms around here. Um, this I just love this area. I mean, other than the freaking jaguar, which those jaguars they can be anywhere, so it doesn't really matter where you build if you're going to avoid jaguars. But look at all the carbohydrates we can get with these mushrooms. You know, so. And now, to my knowledge, let's go ahead and chop this down. I don't have any energy left. To my knowledge, the soup doesn't go bad. There's no duration on it. I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't show that there's any kind of duration aspect to it. So, yeah, let's grab this. That's another great thing. You can just turn stuff into soup. Now, you can't necessarily carry it with you unless you have like canteens that you want to just fill up with the soups. You could certainly do that. You know, you could have like a canteen with mushroom soup and a canteen filled, or at least the biddens, the coconut joes, and fill them up with the stuff and carry it around. And I don't see, because there's no duration, there's no like degrading timer or anything on any of that stuff. So that is pretty good. You can't pick the things up. We can, however, kill that snake over there, which we will do. But yeah, I just wanted to demonstrate this stuff to you. I think it is fantastic. I really like it. We have the smoked meat, and like I said, you can fill up. Like for instance, if I take here, let's do this. If I take this, can I? Oh, I can't fill it up with that. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess once it's made, you can just drink it. But that's cool. I was hoping you could take this stuff with you, but you can't. But hey, you set up a camp like this, and you can do, obviously you can do the soups at any campfire. You don't need a smoker for that. But you just need the smoker to make your meat last for 3 or 4 days. So it's good stuff. And this area, man, look at the peccaries; they're everywhere. And do we have a mouse under here? No, we don't. Doesn't matter. I think we have done enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know how much further I'm gonna go. I think maybe I'll take a look online or something and see if there's some areas that we haven't explored and things we haven't learned. But I think we've pretty much explored most of what the game has to offer at this early phase, and I'm anticipating new updates and things. And when they come out, I'm definitely gonna do more videos on that. But for now, I will just say thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, please remember, smash the like button. Leave me comments, tips, tricks, recommendations, or death threats. Subscribe, share, favorite. I'm going to get this leech off of me. We just real quickly here, let's just get rid of the leech. And then we're just going to stand here for a second and pass out next to that snake. And then we'll talk to you very, very soon.